ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Today is Puja Gurudev's Jayanti. So morning we did Ashtottara Puja and also we chanted Sri Chinmayananda Ashtakam. Now we will chant Sri Guru Paduka Stotram. While doing it, let us remember Puja Gurudev's Pada and Paduka in our heart and totally surrender to him, asking him to take care of our outer life, more importantly, the inner life of removal of all the vasanas, making mind intellect very purified, sharp, subtler, so that what he expects from us, called as spiritual unfoldment, happens by his own grace. Just feel it in the heart, chant. So many pujas we can do outside, and it is a very essential part in a beautiful manner, organizing the altar, putting padukas, doing abhisheka with all the dravya, then taking one and one flowers beautifully, chanting Ashtotram and giving that flowers, then Dhupadeepa, Naivedya, Mangala Arati. Every one of them are so divine. Whenever that we are not able to do, all the things we can do in our own mind. Perhaps doing in the mind is more dearer, nearer, greater sadhana than doing with the dravya. But no need to compare or say anything. Both are beautiful in their own place. So whenever we can't do outside, we will do inside. So while chanting that mantra, you can feel you are doing Abhishekam to Gurudev's Pada, applying Chandana Kumkum after wiping, then all Pushpamala, Archana, Arpana, whatever the thing you can do, do. But revel at his feet while chanting. Om Atashri Guru Paduka Stotram Om Ananta Samsara Samudratara Naukayitabhyam Guru Bhaktidabhyam Vairagya Samrajyada Pujanabhyam Namo Namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam कवित्ववाराशिनिशाकराभ्यां दौर्भाग्यदावाम्बुधमालिकाभ्यां दूरीकृतानम्रविपत्ततिभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नताययोः श्रीपतितां समीयुः कदाचिदप्याशु दरिद्रवर्याः मूकाश्च वाचस्पतितां हिताभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नाळीकणिकाशपदाहृताभ्यां नानाविमोहादिनिवारिकाभ्यां नमः जनाभीष्टततिप्रदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नृपालिमौलिव्रजरत्नकान्ति सरिद्विराजझषकन्यकाभ्यां नृपत्वदाभ्यां नतलोकपङ्क्तेः नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां पापान्धकारार्कपरम्पराभ्यां तापत्रयाहीन्द्रखगेश्वराभ्यां जाड्याब्धिसंशोषणवाडवाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां शमादिषट्कप्रदवैभवाभ्यां समाधिधानव्रतदीक्षिताभ्यां रमाधवाङ्घ्रिस्थिरभक्तिदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां स्वार्चापराणाम् अखिलेष्टदाभ्यां स्वाहा सहायाक्षदुरन्धराभ्यां स्वान्ताच भावप्रदपूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां कामादिसर्वव्रजगारुडाभ्यां विवेकवैराग्यनिधिप्रदाभ्यां बोधप्रदाभ्यां धृतमोक्षदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां. There is another beautiful stotra, Sri Chinmaya Sharanagati. Let us chant it. So beautiful. Just 10 shlokas. Om Adha Sri Chinmaya Sharanagati Stotram. Om Jnanadhvara Mahadvaryum Ajnanadvanta Bhaskaram Jnaniloka Sadaradhyam Chinmayanandamashraye शिवानन्दयतीन्द्राब्ज करसञ्जातमौनिनं शिष्यसंरक्षणरतं चिन्मयानन्दमाश्रये वेदान्तारण्यपञ्चास्यं वेदविद्वन्द्यवन्दितं वेदान्तसिंहशिष्यं तं चिन्मयानन्दमाश्रये ब्रह्मसूत्रादिवेदान्त शास्त्रव्याख्या विचक्षणं ब्रह्मध्यानैकहृदयं चिन्मयानन्दमाश्रये तपोवनमहायोगी कृपाम्बुनिधिमज्जितं तपस्विजनसम्पूज्यं चिन्मयानन्दमाश्रये भागीरथी कृपाप्राप्त सत्सन्देशसुवाहकं भवाब्धिकर्णधारं तं चिन्मयानन्दमाश्रये अध्यात्मज्ञानबोधार्ह शतग्रन्थनिबन्धकम् असादृशगुणोपेतं चिन्मयानन्दमाश्रये विश्वहिन्दू महासंस्था निर्मापणदुरन्धरं विश्ववन्द्यपदाम्भोजं चिन्मयानन्दमाश्रये अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति तवाहं शरणं गतः उद्धराज्ञानिनं चैनं चिन्मयानन्दसद्गुरो अर्चये गन्धपुष्पाद्यैः पञ्चवेष्टोपचारकैः उद्धराज्ञानिनं चैनं चिन्मयानन्दसद्गुरो ॐ ॐ ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षये सूतमहामुने शौनकादिऋषिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो नमः आदित्यादिनवग्रहदेवताभ्यो दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय ग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो ओम श्री चिन्मयानंद सद्गुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण एकादश स्कंदः मुक्तिर्हित्वा अन्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः। अथ त्रयोविंशोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच। So 11th skandha 23 chapter 23 శ్లోక నంబర్ 41 41 23rd 41 చాప్టర్ 23 41 శ్లోకం. ఓం 41 ఏవం సభౌతికం దుఃఖం దైవికం దైహికం చయతో భోక్తవ్యమాత్మనోదిష్టం ప్రాప్తం ప్రాప్తం అబుధ్యత పరిభూత ఇమాం గాథాం అగాయత నరాధమైః పాతయద్భిః స్వధర్మస్థః ధృతిమాస్థాయ సాత్వికీం. ద్విజౌవాచ ఓం నాయం జనో మే సుఖ దుఃఖ హేతుః న దేవతాత్మా గ్రహ కర్మ కాలాః మనః పరం కారణమామనంతి సంసార చక్రం పరివర్తయేత్ యత్ మనోగుణాన్ వై సృజతే బలీయః తతశ్చ కర్మాణి విలక్షణాని శుక్లాని కృష్ణాన్యథ లోహితాని తేభ్యః సవర్ణాః శ్రుతయో భవంతి. అనీహ ఆత్మా మనసా సమీహత హిరణ్మయో మత్సఖ ఉద్విచష్టే మనః స్వలింగం పరిగృహ్య కామాన్ జుషన్నిబద్ధో గుణసంగతోऽసౌ. దానం స్వధర్మో నియమో యమశ్చ శ్రుతం చ కర్మాణి చ సద్వ్రతాని సర్వే మనో నిగ్రహ లక్షణాంతాః. పరో హి యోగో మనస సమాధిః సమాహితం యస్య మనః ప్రశాంతం దానాదిభిః కిం వద తస్య కృత్యం అసంయతం యస్య మనో వినశ్యతు దానాదిభిశ్చేత్ అపరం కిమేభిః. మనోవశేన్యే హి అభవన్ స్మ దేవాః మనశ్చ నాన్యస్య వశం సమేతం. భీష్మో హి దేవః సహసః సహీయాన్ యుంజ్యాద్ వశేతం స హి దేవదేవః. తం దుర్జయం శత్రుమసహ్య వేగం అరుంతుదం తన్న విజిత్య కేచితో కుర్వంత్యసద్విగ్రహమత్రమర్త్యైః మిత్రాణ్యుదాసీన రిపూన్ విమూఢాః. దేహం మనోమాత్రమిమం గృహీత్వా మమాహమిత్యందధియో మనుష్యాః ఏషోహమన్యోయమితి భ్రమేణ దురంతపారే తమసి భ్రమంతి. జనస్తు హేతుః సుఖదుఃఖయోశ్చేత కిమాత్మనశ్చాత్ర హి భౌమయోస్తత్. జిహ్వాం క్వచిత్ సందశతి స్వదద్భిః తద్వేదనాయాం కథమాయ కుప్యేత. దుఃఖస్య హేతుర్ యది దేవతాస్తు కిమాత్మనస్తత్ర వికారయోస్తత్. యదంగమంగేన నిహన్యతే క్వచిత్ క్రుధ్యేత కస్మై పురుషః స్వదేహః. ఆత్మా యది స్యాత్ సుఖదుఃఖ హేతుః కిమన్యతస్తత్ర నిజ స్వభావః. న హ్యాత్మనోన్యత్ యది తన్మృషా స్యాత్ క్రుధ్యేత కస్మాత్ న సుఖం న దుఃఖం. గ్రహానిమిత్తం సుఖదుఃఖయోశ్చేత్ కిమాత్మనోజస్య జనస్య తే వై గ్రహైర్గ్రహస్యైవ వదంతి పీడాం. క్రుధ్యేత కస్మై పురుషస్తతోన్యః. కర్మాస్తు హేతుః సుఖదుఃఖయోశ్చేత్ కిమాత్మనస్తద్ధి జడాజడత్వే. దేహస్త్వచిత్ పురుషోయం సుపర్ణః క్రుధ్యేత కస్మై నహి కర్మమూలం. కాలస్తు హేతుః సుఖదుఃఖయోశ్చేత్ కిమాత్మనస్తత్ర తదాత్మకోసౌ. నాగ్నేర్హి తాపో న హిమస్య తత్స్యాత్ క్రుధ్యేత కస్మై న పరస్య ద్వంద్వం. न केनचित् क्वापि कथञ्चनास्य द्वन्द्वोपरागः परतः परस्य यथा मह संसृतिरूपिणः स्यात् एवं प्रबुद्धो न बिभेति भूतैः एतां स आस्थाय परात्मनिष्ठाम् अध्यासितां पूर्वतमैर्महर्षिभिः अहन्तरिष्यामि दुरन्तपारम् तमो मुकुन्दाङ्घ्रिनिषेवयैव श्रीभगवानुवाच निर्विद्य नष्टद्रविणो गतक्लमः प्रव्रज्यगां पर्यटमान इत्थं निराकृतो असद्भिरपि स्वधर्मात् अकम्पितो मुनिराहगाधां सुखदुःखप्रदो नान्यः पुरुषस्यात्मविभ्रमः मित्रोदासीनरिपवः संसारस्तमसः कृतः तस्मात् सर्वात्मना तात निगृहाण मनोधिया मय्यावेशितया युक्तः एतावान् योगसङ्ग्रहः य एतां भिक्षुणा गीतां ब्रह्मनिष्ठां समाहितः धारयन् श्रावयन् शृण्वन् द्वन्द्वैर्नैवाभिभूयते इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायाम् एकादशस्कन्धे त्रयोविंशोऽध्यायः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, श्रीभागवत शरणं मम, श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्रीसूत शरणं मम, श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम, श्रीव्यास शरणं मम, श्रीनारद शरणं मम, श्रीकुमार शरणं मम, श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम, श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम, श्रीपरब्रह्म शरणं मम, श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे, श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे, हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्त्यं रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः माम मुञ्चतकरे चित। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण एकादशस्कन्धः मुक्तिर्हित्वा अन्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः। अथ त्रयोविंशोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच। Having saluted the entire Bhagavatacharya parampara, Guru parampara, again 2-3 minutes we have to remind ourselves about the effect of the presence of Guru in our life. Few things once for all we have to be very clear about. One is Guru is Sakshat Paratattva only. Guru is Sakshat Parabrahma only. There is no doubt. That Parabrahma Paratattva is also Ishvara. Therefore, Guru is Sakshat Ishvara only. Thus, the Guru becomes Ishvara as well as Parabrahma. Ishvara is Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara. Therefore, Guru is Ishvara, Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara as well as Parabrahma. That Parabrahma, that Ishvara, that Guru, Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara, when they come with all their infinite powers, we cannot hold them. A big MLA or MP comes to our house, we cannot support them, we cannot hold them, we cannot host them. Then how can we host when Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara or Guru or Parabrahma or Ishvara come? Impossible. That is why The same Parabrahma, same Ishvara, same Brahma Vishnu Ishvara only, concising or reducing their powers and only bringing only those powers which are required to take care of the sadhakas or shishya come in the form of Guru. In this, we have to have permanent faith. There's no doubt. Because from here only, all the next steps start of ourselves going to the Guru, ourselves doing the upasana to the Guru, ourselves serving the Guru, ourselves surrendering to the Guru. Then ourselves, when the Guru gives us all sadhana, we will be able to do without any question, without any objection. Is it not? Only then the deeper, higher meditative contemplative sadhanas, contemplation, meditation, whatever he teaches us, we can do. More important in all that is, Adhyatmic sadhanas are not many things to do, only two. These are the anatma, my dear disciple, you drop them. And this is the atma, my dear disciple, you accept it. So simple is Adhyatmika sadhana. Such a simple way only Bhagavad Guru gives us. But the disciples, Shishyas, who are not surrendered to the Guru, they will not be able to do that. Sadhana is not difficult. And what Guru is teaching is not difficult. Anubhuti also is not at all difficult. What makes difficult is what? We have not surrendered to him. We have not learned the art of surrender to them. Therefore, it is appearing to be difficult. Therefore, throughout life, in that way, serving the Guru, creating that surrender to the Guru in our heart, we have to equip ourselves, qualify ourselves, make ourselves fit. And for us, in our this life, Puja Gurudev came and he has given us a chance to be at his feet, and he taught us the Brahma Vidya so beautifully without expecting anything from us, without any conditionings. Just freely, lavishly, he has just given through all Jnana Yajnas the Shastra Jnanam to us. There's so much of love, compassion, patience he had throughout as he was on the earth in the Sthula Sharira. Even now, to all the disciples, whoever are feeling his presence or praying to him or accepting him as the Guru, he is more closer now than even when he was in the Deha. So that Puja Gurudev's Jayanti today, what best way we can remember than committing ourselves for this Adhyatmic sadhana and totally see that when we really surrender to the Guru, what is the meaning of surrender? There is nothing personal, there is nothing private to us. All that is kept in front of Guru, known to him. Then out of that we ask him. These are the negativities. These are the durgunas. Hey Guru, I am not able to take them out and throw away. Can you please help me? So too these are the positive sadhanas of values or the Samadhi Shatka Sampada. So Kamadi Sarpravajagar Samadhi Shatka Pradavaibhavabhyam Samadhi Dana Vrata Dikshitabhyam. Such a great you are, please bless me. So too at this moment with my Rajas Tamas, not able to do the Shravana properly, can you bless me? So too the Mananam is becoming so difficult because of Chanchalata of the Mana. Can you give me that peace of mind? Make me do this Manana. You know, when these prayers are seriously done, the Guru comes into our heart because Guru never goes. As long as even one disciple is there for invoking that Guru's grace, Guru has no freedom to drop himself and merge in Brahma Tattva. He may not appear in the Deha. Even if he appears, he will take his own time and where in what way. And he doesn't need to appear in Deha, but the Nama Smarana Prarthana is enough. He is almost around us, always to bless and protect us. So, in this way, when we pray, he has his own ways of entering to us and making us do all the Viveka Vairagya, all the Shamadamadi, all the Shravana Mananadi. I tell you, Bhagavan may say, I am busy, I will come only when the situation is very bad. And that too for the totality, wholesale, I will come. Bar bar, I will not come. Once in a yuga only, Bhagavan. Guru is not like that. Any number of disciple, any number of time, for any of the problem also, when he asks, Guru comes. The kindness, compassion of Guru, when we recognize, accordingly tune ourselves to him and totally pour out our devotion, surrender to him, then we can see The most difficult things for us, which we are not able to do, the Guru Kripa makes it happen. The impossible feats of Antakarana Shuddhi, the impossible feat of Sukshmata, the impossible feat of understanding Upanishad with Bhashyam, and then feeling the meaning of that in our bosom, always longing to sit into that dhyanam. And in the dhyanam also, in a moment's notice, withdrawing our entire personality from all externalities and just becoming deep with the help of Omkara, with the help of Pranayama, or with the help of Sakshi Bhava or Drashta Bhava, whatever all of them, Guru makes it happen for us. That is why Guru Krupa. So today being Gurudev's Jayanti, we just remembering Gurudev and feeling how wonderful he has blessed us directly as well as all the time. Any of the hesitations, doubts if we have regarding our Guru, today is the day where we drop all of them, throw all of them, and renew or refresh or rededicate ourselves totally to Him. And what's the thing Guru wants from us? Only these two, three. You have done your samsara. You want to continue, continue, I don't mind. But if you ask me, start becoming introverted. You heard Shastra so many times. You have served me outside physically. But all of that is not the thing I want. It all will make me disappointed only when you have done all of that but have not become antarmukha, not reached at least to the level of your mind. That's the topic today we are going to study in Bhagavatam also. And when you become aware of your mind, see how it is negative, how it is binding, and then how to get liberated and what sadhana to done. When these things very clearly you understand and start doing even little bit also, that makes me more happy. All the time we feel we are the disciple of Gurudev or he is our Guru. I have done this, I have done that. So good. But a little higher level, what he is expecting from us, what makes him happy. If that question is answered or asked and answered, I think we are really making a good rapport relation with our Gurudev. Today is the day for that. And also get inspired from his entire life of 42.5 years from this 1951 to 1993. Relentlessly, every moment he was pata nahi from where he used to get all that power, energy, stamina, dynamism. No Sundays, no festivals, no holidays, no casuals, nothing. No time pass, no picnic, no entertainment, no enjoyment. How much he went on to. Sometimes what it even to claim that we are his disciple looks like we are insulting him. Because what are we doing? What have we given up? What have we seriously taken up? How much tapasya we did? How many steps we have put ahead in the path of ultimate? कुछ किया ही नहीं. Same what we were there 20, 30, 40, 50 years back. Same useless fellow we are now. But still, the greatness of Guru is still tolerates us. Still, he has all patience, waiting for us. If one day or the other, we take that strong commitment of showing our surrender to Him by following what He is instructing us. So, in this way, Om Shri Chinmayananda Saraswati Sadgurave Namaha. 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 So Bhagavatam 12 skanda, so 12 times we chanted. Now we will enter into our Shastra, invoking grace of Gurudev and all the masters. We are in 23rd chapter, 11th skanda, Bhikshu GEETHAM. And we have all seen the introduction, how that Brahmana did all negative things. He got the result of this in very life, but he did not lose his heart with all the bitter experiences, first of all, he gained Vairagya and he totally turned towards sadhana. Where he turned towards sadhana, whether he's doing really sadhana or not, is tested again when he was in the sadhana path by all the people wherever he used to go. They used to do the ragging of him. They used to do so much of humiliation, insult of him. Now, while going through all, he blamed himself for his prarabdha. He never blamed any person even once, not even God. And all that he received never reacted also. Every one of those experiences gave more vairagya to him, more detachment to him from the world. And when we get vairagya, detachment from world, and that is expressed in the form of not expecting anything, after that only the real genuine human being and adhyatmika sadhaka is born in us in the form of pure love for everyone. And the first expression of that love is total forgiveness. Second expression is total concern. Third expression is continuously praying to the Lord to take care of all those jivas. Fourth expression is at our own level, whatever we can do, we do it for them. That is the expression of love. And there's no other sadhana greater than that love. When that is pure love practiced, our yoga, bhakti, brahmagnana, atmagnana, all of them just to follow it. With love, heart is purified and happy. With love, the world is soothed and comforted. With the love, Bhagavan is happy. With love, all sadhanas, phala will come without doing any sadhana. That will come when we become Viveki and Vairagi. And Viveki Vairagi becoming is a choice. For that, the Lord provides all the facilities. The facilities are all these bitter experiences which that Brahmana had to go through. And in our lives also they come. So, few things we have to learn. Never react immediately. Have a patient and pausing attitude. Then analyze. And all analysis leads to one thing only, that we did something wrong, because of that only this is happening. Put the end to the discussion further. What to do then as a response? Smile away, laugh it off. Balance yourself. Say never mind to yourself. Say sorry to the people around. Then never carry the load of that incident of others insulted us, troubled us. In these few four things, when we are training ourselves, our mind always remains calm, quiet. Sadhana is possible to us. So yesterday we saw here, evam saha bhautikam dukkham, daivikam dukkham, daihikam chayato. This is how these three dukkha's were given to him, all self-made. Nobody gives to us. But all of that, bhoktavyam atmanaha dishtam, praptam abudhyata. Abudhyata means always he was in the knowledge and awareness that praptam atmanaha dishtam bhoktavyam. Whatever, whenever such dukkha comes to us, which we only have invoked by our mistake, we only have to receive them, accept them without any reaction. The more you start reacting, then the problems start becoming aggravated. In this regard, only one thing I want to share with you, as much sensitive, serious, sincere we are becoming sadhakas, so much we lose the right to react to any situation, because when you react, then the problem is made aggravated by the Lord till we learn that lesson. What is the lesson to be learned? No reaction. Only a non sadhaka can react, retaliate, fight with the people and prove his rightness, prove his justice, and also say that I am correct. Samsari can do, not sadhak. That's why you see, when people were taking away his kamandalu, his danda, they're taking away all his kantha, they're all his only. He did not claim them. If claimed, then the reactions outside also, inside also happen. And it is not once, again and again it was happening. And it has become a habit to him, like it become a habit to us to react to everything. For him, it became acceptance only. And he prepared his mind. Acha, new village I am going. There are some people in the samsara also. They have gone through such a terrible life with, let us say, husband or in-laws. If they have prepared their mind, he is coming from the office, means she understand this fellow drinks and comes and troubles me. She accepts it. You can't change some people. So this master, the Brahmana, he understood, "Arey, I'm going to new village. There also they do some humiliation to me." He prepared himself with a smile. That's what was said later on. He was not reacting, not fighting, not abusing. And seeing that, they were saying he is more dongi. He wants to become successful by remaining non-reacting and stubborn. That's what they were misunderstanding him. But it was natural to him to accept it. And it is a surprise if one day if nobody insults. You understand? That means अरे घबराना चाहिए, अरे आज कोई इंसल्ट नहीं किया, मतलब कोई पाप गया ही नहीं मेरा आज. See, this is how we have to learn the art of living life. It's our life. We can't make it pieces. We can't make it bitter. We can't make it spicy, pungent, miserable every moment. So here not bhoktavyam atmanah dishtam praptam abudhyata. Remember, even Avatara when he comes, though he in himself has a Brahma Jnana Anubhava, he is there, still he will have to go through the difficulties. They are not his own. But then because of the total samishti, he will have to go. Krishna will have to be born in jail, not for him, but jail born only, no? Separated from mother is separated only. Whether he has gone to fetch that Samantaka money and gave to Satrajit and cleared all his all his क्या कहते हैं, accusations, but he was accused or not. Everybody is given the problem. See that Rama Avatar. How much that love he gave to Kaikeyi, but she says you have to go to jungle. 14 years he was there. See, nobody, once you come down from Brahma Tattva level, even Ishvara also has such a headache of calculating the Papa Punya of every Jiva, and he'll have to dispense the results continuously. Nobody can avoid problems. Problems will end only when we die or when we know the self. Only two ways. Little lesser than the self level, we will have to go through. And in that, as a human being with ego, with our own dehadidadhyatma, with extreme arrogance and selfishness, unknowingly or knowingly, most of them knowingly only, so many mistakes we keep on doing, then will not the result of it comes to us. Question is not that. Question is how we are learning from it, how we are developing our vairagya with all those experiences. Okay. Then paribhutaha, having this way insulted by them. By whom? Naradhamayihi. And what were they doing? Patayadbihi. They were again and again trying to pull him down from this is dharma. Dharma is commitment. Some vrata, some diksha, anushthan. You took some vrata, the Lord will send some people to pull you down. Like Hanumanji's diksha is to see Mata Sita. But in between the Mainaka came, Surasa Simhika came, while searching for Sita in Lanka, every type of eatable, drinkable, all were there. But none of them touched his mind because he was focusing on the goal. Is it not? Searching Mother Sita. Here also, he understood the world will not spare me or leave me. They will try to pull me down. This is a challenge to me. I will not come down. What is pulling down and what from and what he was doing? Swadharma. What is Swadharma now? He is not only Brahmana, but he has become a sannyasi or bhikshu. Sannyasi bhikshu is should not react, should not retaliate, should not fight. He stayed in that. पातयद्भिः नराधमैः परिभूतः पातयद्भिः नराधमैः परिभूतः. These human beings who want to disturb him, trouble him, for that sake, when they were insulting him, humiliating him, dhrutimastaya, holding on to the dhruti. Which dhruti? Satvikim dhrutimastaya. What is satvika dhruti? Refer to Bhagavad Gita. Because Lord already taught that Gita to Arjuna in the Yuddha Kshetra. This portion is toward the end of Krishna avatar. So, Uddhava refer or ask Arjuna, what is Satviki Dhruti? Dhrutya yayadharayate. First thing, Mana pranendriya kriyaha yogena vyabhicharinya धृतिस्सा पार्थ राजसी, सात्विकी सॉरी, धृतिस्सा पार्थ सात्विकी, धृत्या यया मन धारयते मन प्राण इंद्रिय क्रियाः. Mana prana indriya kriyas, when they are held strongly, not allowing them to let loose, react to the world. Satvika is that dhruti. He had that satvika dhruti. Then what did he do? Imam gatam agayatva. He started singing this song to himself. All of us, remember, we have two minds. Lower mind, which wants to react to the world. Higher mind, which we have to create and develop and empower, which controls the lower mind. So with his higher mind, which is now full of knowledge and wisdom, he is singing a song to his own lower mind. And it has become a great, great message to all of us. Now from here onwards, 43, to the end of this chapter, about these problems of the world which are born because of the mind. The way it is explained here, nowhere you will find. If this one portion of Bhagavata Mahapurana is thoroughly studied and understood, accordingly, if we can control or manage or master or transcend our mind, we can see the Paramatma in this very life. If that ultimate experience has not come, at least we can feel that I am sadhaka, I am trying for this, I am no more a samsari, therefore I am not the victim of the world, nor I am a contributor of troubles to the world. This itself is a great fulfillment. ना मेरे से किसी को दुख है, ना किसी से मैं दुखी हूँ, मैं भगवान को जानने के प्रयास में हूँ. ऐसा वाला confidence is such a beautiful one that there is a chance for that to come if these shlokas are thoroughly understood. Therefore, from here, when we study shloka and tell the meaning, please take it to each one of us. मैं भी सोचता हूँ मेरे लिए एक श्लोक का अर्थ भी हमें नहीं छोड़ना. फिर हर एक श्लोक के अर्थ को हमें पूरी तरह से जांच पड़ताल करके उसका सार ग्रहण करना, फिर देखना अपने जीवन में उसके द्वारा क्या बदलाव परिवर्तन हो रहा है. So every shloka, totally take the rasa of it. Like the mango season came, I was seeing today so many mangoes, very costly, I didn't buy. Every final rasa of the mango also we drink. We should. Why should we waste? पूरा गुठली को ना नोच नोच के खाते. I had all that. One day I had 16 mangoes sitting on the tree. You believe or not? Like that, from these 16 shlokas, we have to take the final rasa. And at least now, I'm telling to myself, you can also accept it. At least now, after studying 11 skandhas, at least now in this chapter, let us mean business. Means let us feel to practice the meaning of these shlokas in our life. Because after this chapter and one or two more, Bhagavan Krishna himself will conclude his teachings. Then he just goes. Nobody is there to teach us further now. Uske baad. Then the 12th skandha is nothing but all this pralaya, that utpatti, and that Markandeya Charitra. Ho gaya, the Jagat Guru Krishna's, the final teachings are these. At this junction, if we can become true serious and transform ourselves with the help of these shlokas, we have done the best help and blessings to ourselves. Okay, we will see one or two shlokas today, not many. Further tomorrow, Dvija Vacha, what Gana he sang. Like in Bhagavan Krishna sang the song to Arjuna, it became Bhagavad Gita, Krishna Ganam. Like there's so many Gita, Brahmara Gita, Uddhava Gita, so many in Bhagavata itself. There are 15, 20 Gitas are there, and this is called as BHIKSHU Geetham. What is the BHIKSHU? He has sang a song. And it's very daily, very sublime, very true. Point is what? To understand itself is a struggle. Sometimes not understandable, but acceptance. That ego will not like it. Like you understand the Guru is great, but you don't accept. Therefore, you will do so much of struggle throughout life to surrender to him, though outside every natak is done. Outside all the natak of going to Guru, doing Padaka Puja, Namaskara, Chamatkara, doing every service we do outside, but we have not surrendered to him. That Guru also knows. We understand, but we don't accept that glory. Therefore, the surrender will not. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज सरेंडर है, उसके अलावा हम सब कुछ करते हैं. इसी के लिए जन्म जन्म लगते हैं. So, if we really surrender ourselves to these teachings of Krishna, these learnings we have to implement in our life. Now, let us say, Om Dvija Uvacha. What did this Brahmana say? Nayam jano me sukha dukkha hetu na devatatma graha karma kalaha manah param karanama mananti samsara chakram parivartayet yatu. All diagnosis done, all tests are done. Now, the cause of dukkha is discovered. First thing is very strongly, vehemently, that Bhikshu is saying or rejecting some reasons for the dukkha. He says, Me sukha dukkha hetuhu. The cause for my sukha and cause for my dukkha, na ayam janaha, not these people whom he was encountering from last few months or years after he took up that bhikshu diksha, when he has got that vairagya, when every of his wealth was looted by his people and he was insulted and sent thrown away. Now he is coming to the reconciliation. How many people he met? Both the type of peoples were there. When he wanted the bhiksha, the people gave bhiksha. So they are the hetu of the sukha, though they are very few in number. And hundreds of them, right from his own wife and his children, family members, friends, relatives, everybody has, what to say, abused him, thrown him away of the house, took away every wealth. वहां से लेकर see that daridra prarabdha, that brahmana, anywhere he goes, people were only giving him dukkha, 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 dukkha. But his understanding is perfect. That should become our understanding also. The first thing is this sukha dukkha hetu is not these people. Ayam janaha sukha dukkha hetu na. It will be coming. All the logics he will explain toward the end of chapter is a very sublime portion. We will study that. ना अयम जनों में सुख दुख हेतु हो. कोई भी बंदा हमारे जीवन में हमारे सुख का भी दुख का भी हेतु नहीं है. क्लियर? Then reject that hatred towards them, which we were doing, thinking that they are source of dukkha, and reject the attachment also, thinking that they were the source of sukha. एक पकड़ो तो दूसरा होता है. If you think somebody is the karana of the sukha, some other person will become appear like the karana of the dukkha. So too, if you take him as enemy and causes dukkha, somewhere you expect somebody to come and give sukha as becoming a friend. This is how the mind goes on projecting. Second is na devata. Not even the devatas are the cause of my sukha dukkha. Devatas कौन है वो? The devatas can be those who are seniors to us, elders to us, rishi, gurus and all our parents are elders. Then the devatas are the adhisthana devatas of Agni, Vayu, Indra, Varuna इत्यादि. They are not the cause of sukha dukkha. सुख का भी दुख का भी वो लोग हेतु नहीं. Remember, the medical shop person is not the hetu to give us medicine. He is only medium. He is only the person in the counter. The medicine is prepared by some scientist, prescribed by some doctor, then packed and brought up to here by somebody, and he is only dispensing it. So too, we give the order for all our sukha dukkha, then the Lord or some that Ishvara packs the whole result. Then the people around us, they deliver it to us. They are the only courier service. So, na devata, understood, na atma. What is atma? It's the body. Not even deha is the karana of the dukkha. You understand? Na devata, atma. Then most important is graha. Ab dekho. How many of us are? And the other day I was talking to somebody, recently, 7 days back. The topic was on Shani Graha only. I was telling them jovially, for so many of us, unfortunately, we have one Shani to trouble us. But the point is, for that one Shani, how many Shanis are there on the earth? He is troubled by everyone. Nobody follows the rules and regulations. These grahas also are obedient servants to the Ishvara. Point is what? Even they want to bless us and forgive us for all our stupidity, they can't do because they are servants of Paramatma. Point 1. 2, they are such a qualified people. Knowing that only Bhagavan has appointed them in those positions to dispense the results of our karma to us. So Graha, an innocent one, cannot be cause of our Sukha Dukkha. Is only the means for it to come. Maybe he will become means. Like in my own horoscope or horoscope, if all the Graha Dasha is not well, I suffer according to Jyotish Shastra. They have not done Graha. Directly they are not. Because why should they do? What hatred they have for us? They can't, no, they're not Terani, they're not Rakshasa. If yes, why will they be appointed in such a big position? Yeah, so these grahas and nakshatras are the positions. There, the jivas who evolve to that level, they go there and they stay for some thousands and lakhs of years. Sometime till the yuga is over, when the new yugas come, the post remains same, the jivas come there differently. This is how the creation goes on. Anyway, that's a big different topic. So na devata, na atma, na graha, na karma. Dekho, even the karma also is not the main cause. See? Then what is the cause? That cause which is the cause of karma is the cause. And not kalaha. Is it not? Kala matlab seasonal kala. Then we say the yuga kala, the Kali Yuga kala. Then we see in the calendar and say the Rahu kala, Ketu kala. Is it not? If it is Rahu kala, it should be for everyone, no? If it is only for some people, that means what? It is a relation between the Rahu and this person only. In that case, Rahu though is for everyone, but he is not creating bad time for others. Only for us means we are the cause. So neither the Kala you blame, Kala means the yugas. टाइम अच्छा नहीं है, हम कहते हैं ना अपने हिंदी में वगैरह, दिन अच्छे नहीं, अपना टाइम आएगा वाला, लाइक दैट. नाइदर काला, नाइदर कर्म, नॉर ग्रह, न देह, न दिवन, न देवता, व्हाट इज इट, न आत्मा मीन द देह आल्सो नहीं है. देन आई एम जनः, नन ऑफ देम आर द कॉज. देन हु इज द कॉज इज $1 million क्वेश्चन. आंसर इज मनः परम कारणम आमनन्ति. All those who have deeply inquired and contemplated, unanimously they come out with only one answer, that though all the things which are said appear to give us sukha dukkha, but as we said earlier, they are only postmen, they are only courier service, they are only messengers, they are only dispatching people. But the parama karanam is manaha. Manaha param karanam amananti. Now, after understanding this, there is nothing more to understand. If this is not understood, there is nothing to be understood. After understanding this, our entire attention after this moment now should be only on not others' mind, on our own mind. And that mind, which is spoken in all the Shastras as made by us as a Shatru, how to make it as our own Mitra, that thesis, that research, every one of us individually have to do and do all sadhana, so the man become a Mitra and gives him only the Sukha Ananda and even spiritual sadhana. So the main point is what now so far? Neither these people nor Graha, Taraka, Atma, Deha, none of them are cause both for our Sukha and Dukkha. Manaha param karanam amananti. And what is that Mana is doing? Samsara chakram parivartayed yato. That is the Mana which is creating samsara chakra, and that is the Mana which is making that samsara chakra keep on ghumo, 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 ghumo. In that movement of the chakra, the bottom point comes to the balance, then it goes to top, then again it comes to the balance, again comes to the bottom. Is not our life like that only? Sometimes we are in a very dull, weak, miserable position. No desire is fulfilled. Nobody is loving us. After some time, we can see some people are there who are loving us, who's taking care. In everyone's life, if time comes period where you are like a most lucky person, everybody loves you. That is the day of your happy birthday or marriage. After that, nobody will care. Everybody tries to beat that fellow, and they all say today is his birthday or marriage day. कल से हम देख लेंगे, कल से हम क्यों देख ले? She will do. Then from the top, slowly will come to 180-degree, again come. So what is that chakra of dukkha, sukha dukkha samana, and only sukha, and again dukkha sukha samana, and sukha? The parivartanam in the chakra is brought by the mana only. Samsara chakram parivartayetu yatu. So my samsara chakra of continuous movement in the experience of sukha and dukkha is not brought by anybody, but it is by our own mana. Now here we have to talk two or three things. Most of it we'll discuss tomorrow. What is the mana is only our thoughts. Just much. Don't discuss 100 things about it and get confused and doing nothing at the end of it. Mind means thoughts. Clear? So simple. So as the thoughts, so the mind. Therefore, if the mind has to become good, make the thoughts good. How the mind is bad today? Because the thoughts are bad. How the bad thoughts became bad? Because we did abhyas. Is it not? So simple it is. Now, when the mind is made so bad to become a liability to us with our own practice and abhyasa, we ourselves again in our own hands, we have choice to change the thoughts from bad to good and keep on practicing abhyasa so that the mind becomes good. This is the only sadhana we have to do. Baki sab apne aap. Man changa katoti mein ganga. That is what the entire chapter, our this Guru now, this Bhikshu Maharaj is speaking to us. Our entire attention, what is sadhana? Only focus on mind. Like Gurudev says, the sadhana is our own mind working on its own self mind to purify it and to apply it in the feet of the Lord and transcend it. To the mind, by the mind, on the mind, above the mind is our Adhyatmic sadhana. This much first. And without minding our mind, it is not Adhyatmic sadhana at all. Whatever you do. Every sadhana done is only to purify the mind and take us beyond it. It will come again and again in the sloka. So, what is the thought we have to pause here at? Is no more blaming anyone for our sukha dukkha, no more expecting from anyone the sukha. The sukha dukkha dene wala kaun hai? Apna hi man hai. Samsara chakram parivartit. Now you made a statement. Mana is the parama karanam. So can you explain how it happens? How the mind does? Whose mind? Our own mind. And how did it do? Because you have not paid your attention. Like when you don't pay attention to your children, grandchildren, they do all the notorious things. They take it as a granted freedom. The moment you observe them and you start telling them, teaching them, they become alert and their negativity gets reduced. So too, the mind was lavishly given freedom. And it is thrown at the beck and call of all stupid people of the world. They have mutilated our mind, spoiled it like that, and give. You understand it? Our own mana. Focus on that. Now, how it does? See, mano gunan vai srujate baliyah tatascha karmani vilakshanani शुक्लानि कृष्णानि अतलोहितानि तेभ्यः सवर्णाः श्रुतयः भवन्ति. इतना इससे सिंपल और कहीं नहीं बोला जाता. द अल्टीमेट साधना. You can't go anywhere to find simpler than this. This is what. First point, manaha vai. Vai means indeed, in fact, truly. Manaha vai srujate gunanu. Baliha manaha gunan srujate. Baliha mana means the mana which is made so balavan by giving it the freedom. Like how the terrorists become strong, how the gunda becomes strong, because the government gave them freedom, license and all, they become suddenly so strong one day that they challenge your own position. Always remember, Mana is the one which is so balavan today because we gave it that bala by giving it all the freedom. So that baliyan manaha, what it does first, gunanvai srujate. Here gunan means the vrittis, the thoughts. That is the power of the mind to do the sankalpa and make the sankalpa as a complete vritti thought. Gunanvai srujate manaha baliyan. Manogunanvai srujate baliyah tatascha karmani vilakshanani. According to those guna, the different karma, the mind forces you and I, the jiva, to do. And what are the three vrittis, gunas the mind has, because of which Three types of actions we do. They are called as Shuklani, Krishnani, Atha Lohitani. Shukla means positive or Sattva Guna. Krishna is Tamoguna, the black. Lohita is red, the Rajoguna. So Sattvika, Rajasika, Tamasika thoughts. The Baliyanumana goes on creating in its own self. That is what is the mind. Everybody's mind is like that unless one pays attention to control it and transcend. That's called sadhana. So therefore, Shuklani Gunan Srudite means all the thoughts of love, compassion, helping others. These are all Shuklani Gunani Manaha Srujate. Then accordingly, the Shuklani Karmani, mind makes us do those type of activities. Is it not? When you see somebody suffering, immediately the Shukla Vritti of Daya, compassion comes. Immediately you just go there, console, or if he is suffering for something, give him food or medicine or water. So the karma is done. Now at that level, you also feel satisfied. That person also thanks you, looks at you as if he is looking at the God. Apart from that, 2, 3 people also see, they also say, "Yeah, really a good person." And above than that, these 18 sakshis, which are observing every jiva, they also note the point. By mistake, first time this Swami has given some food to somebody. It is written there. Then what will happen? The phala of this Shukla karma awaits him. Okay, and the permutation combination, Bhagavan knows it, we can't imagine it. Some of the phala will come in this very moment also. Some can come after 1 hour, or it can be tomorrow, it can be after 5 years. Some of them will come even next life. This is how Shukla Guna means thoughts, Shukla Karma, the action, then Shukla Phala. Clear? Second is same. The Lohitani Vritti, the Lohita Vritti of the anger, the desire, these are all lohita, there's a reddish. The jealousy, and then that revenge thought, these are all the lohita vritti. Lohita means red color. Rajoguna vritti, then karma also is like that only, when you have the rajoguna of the krodha, you can't talk so sweetly to that person anymore. First thing is you give up that respect. Then you bring out all the abuses learned throughout life, then we abuse them. So the Lohita Vritti made us do the Lohita Karma. Then the result is what? Ourselves also losing all our energies. Peace of the mind is gone. Later on, if you have little sensitivity, you may feel even regretted, guilty also. More than that, the person in front is hurt. Then kisi ka dil. If somebody's heart you hurt once, throughout life you will lose that person. Only if that person is matured enough to understand you and your limitations, then he'll forgive that. The great Adhyatmic Sadhaka, Guru and Bhagavan, they are the only one who can forgive. Others can't. 30, 40 years you are together good. One day with one thing, if they don't like, for the entire life they will give you up, they become your enemy. So that becomes the result because of this Lohita Karma. Then the result will be, when we are in the Lohita mood, we end up in doing such a papa of troubling them, insulting them, even scolding them or beating them. Again, same, the 18 Sakshis are watching, the people also are watching, that person also dukhi. The result is relation is broken. We also feel guilty inside. So who is doing all that? My own mana, remember it. Mana is the one which is bringing those thoughts, pushing us to do the work. After doing the work, the Lord will have to reciprocate for the results. That's how the world is made. World means karma, karma phala. Yatha karma, tatha phala. So you have done Rajoguna karma. Rajoguna phala will come. Lohit ho gaya. Third one is Krishnani. The Krishnani means the laziness, the theft, the cheating others, deceiving others. These are all tamasika thoughts. Thinking bad for others, thinking the destruction for others. And such type of karma only he does. He will do a chungli to someone. Like you hate this person, you want to see him suffer. Then he loves someone or he is helping, somebody is helping. You go and tell all the nonsense to him. This fellow is not given any that help. We feel happy there. This is called as Krishna type of vritti. the Krishna black type of the karma leading to that ignorance only. And that the result of that karma is so bad that the Bhayankara Narakadi Loka we are sent to. So again we are studying Manaha, Baliha Manaha, Gunanvai Sujate. Then Tatahacha Vilakshanani Karmani. So which gunas and which karmas? Shuklani, Krishnani, Lohitani. And because of that, Tebhyaha, because the karma, those three karmas, Savarnaha, exactly like the karmas which we have done, depending on the guna, Srutayaha Bhavanti, same type of samsara result comes to us. Sruti means samsara gati. If more and more sattvic karmas are done, to sattvika loka with sattvika deha, all of that. So too rajasic, tamasic. Therefore, who is doing it? Where from it all starting? First it is we have to do that questioning. It is our own mana. Then this mana is in our hands. If it is not in our hands, how can it be in anybody's hands? Even if it is in somebody's hands, why should it be? It should be in our own hand. If at all you have to hand over your mind, you have to hand over it only to the God, only to the Guru, only to the Shastra. Now, if these small looking things, if we don't understand, we can never help ourselves. That pain everyone will have to go through, where we have to pull our mind from wherever we have given it to give it to the Guru or God. Dukh hota hai wo. But nobody can help it. There's only way. But only it is once. And we don't have millions of things or people towards whom our mind is held on to. Only 5-10 लोग होते गनीमतों में. उनसे खींचो अपना मन, भगवान में लगाओ, खत्म बात. Thereafter he will purify it, he will beautify it. Thereafter you did not depend on anyone. Everyone will come to us only. They will love our presence, seek our presence. All that will happen. अब क्या है? We think such thoughts, we express that type of action, which gives such a terrible result to us from the world, and we take the world as our enemy. Then we become fighting with them. So Bhagavan very clearly says, Tebhyaha savarnaha srutayo bhavanti. They can't be as simple a thing than this. And what we have to do, things million nahi hai. Close eyes, become aware of the mana. What vrittis the mana is having, just observe it. If there is bad vritti, replace it by good vritti. Like I am closing my eyes, I looked at you. Then the bad thought came to me to scold you because you came late to the class. Immediately I have to think about you have your own reasons. You respect me and the study text so much. Yet you came late means what? You might be having some important work. Therefore, I change that negative thought of reaction to the positive one. Never mind, at least late. Better late than never. There I durustai. So let them be attentive. Now, gain maximum from this class. See, this second thing has helped me first of all. I became happy with that. Then when these thoughts are again and again sent to you, that will all help you. After all, we are no more now communicating or connected at the gross level. From last 2 years with this study, our communication only at the subtle level, that also spiritual. So you will receive it. Everywhere this is the case. Observe the mind, see what vrittis are coming. Bad hai wo, tamasic, rajasic, change them to sattvic. That's it. And make it a habit to become sattvic vritti wala. Then the karma will be sattvika, the result will be sattvic. It is better than asik tamasic, but not ultimate. Ultimate is we have to transcend even these vrittis to see the Paramatma. That you should never forget. This is to relate ourselves in the world, find ourselves safe and secured, and also give that security to the people that they should know that from this person there is no harm. That much we have to do in this world. You help the world or not, but if you can make the world feel secured in your presence, you have done umpteen things. This is the second mantra. Then what about the self? When the mind is doing all this drama, aniha atma manasa samihata hiranmayo mat saka udvichaste manah svalingam parigruhya kamahan jushan nibaddho gunasangato sau. Each of these shloka we have to write every point and make the understanding very clear in your own language, in your own way. So what it says here, Atma Anihaha. The self is not acting at all, the pure self. When the entire drama is being done by this mana, Then this Atma is Anihaha. Second is Hiranyamayaha. It is only pure consciousness. Third one is what? Mat Sakha. The Atma is Sakha to the Jiva, the me. Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhaya. Sayujau Sakhayau. Chandasam. Is it not? Dva Suparnau Sayujau Sakhayau should be there, dual case. But it is a Chandas Vedame Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhaya. Samana Vruksham Parishasva Jate. See, we take thousands of lives to say that Lord is my friend now, or I am his devotee. But for the Lord, right from beginning only, he takes us as his friend. He takes us his own child. Suru Sahi. How beautiful that is. Like when the new person is joining the office. The officer in the beginning only, let us say, decides, the one coming to me, I'll take care of him as my child. I'll provide everything to him, train him, and make him do the work for me. Honestly, the attitude approach would be different. But nowadays, what happened? Anybody new coming in, we are always doubtful mind, suspicious mind. And according to doubt, that will also same suspicion. Then both of us start with misunderstanding, continue with misunderstanding, and end with misunderstanding only. On the other hand, if you follow what God does, if you follow what Guru does, what they do, you are my Sakha. Bhaktosi me Sakha chaiti rahasyam hetaduttamam. Ishtosi me dudamiti tato. All that we have seen in Gita. So Lord is our Sakha, Lord is Hiranyamayaha, Lord is Anihaha. And what is he doing? Utvichaste. He only looks at. He can't do anything. He need not do anything. He just looks at her. But what the manasa does, manasa samita. Is the mind is the one which is doing what was said earlier. Sankalp karna, then sankalp buddhi ko dena, buddhi मान जाना, बुद्धि मन दोनों together, प्राण शक्ति को लेकर इंद्रियों के द्वारा वो काम कराना. That is what he said here. Hiranyamayaha matsakaha atma anihaha. But samihata manasa. But the mind is doing is udvichaste. What mind does? Manaha swalingam parigruhya kaman. Manaha swalingam parigruhya. The mind taking its own nature. Swalingam means its own rajasic, tamasic, sattvic, whatever the accumulated nature is there, holding on to that. Kaman jushan. It is the one who does the karma, it gets the result, and enjoying the sukha dukkha, nibaddaha, it is bound. And all that is starting from where? Guna sangataha, which it started in the earlier sloka. And tomorrow I will explain this more exhaustively. Gunas, again their influence, mind, the thoughts, how we have to become aware, then what exactly is to be done. These things little more clearly we study. And I am saying it being very practical, very useful subject. Doesn't matter even if we study it through our 3 times to make the picture very clear for us. And after this, few months we have to practice. Today is Gurudev Jayanti. Take today is 8th of May. So 6 months means 8th of November. Or why November? 8th of August. One more, 8th of May. Next year, let us focus on our mind. Its vrittis. And change from tamasic, rajasic to sattvic. Ek saath. Can we try it? Should we do? Only we are 5-6 people only. We need not worry about all others. We can commit. And this can be an offering to Puja Gurudev. Hey Gurudev, I have learned this sadhana and committed to do it, to observe my own mana and see all the vikaras of Raj, Tamas from that and keep on consciously put the first. Like the Grihini, morning every day, she take the jadu pocha, cleans all the dust and dirt, then she does the wiping and all that. After that, nice rangoli she puts. How beautiful it looks, the house after that. If you don't clean your house for 10 days, how rubbish it is. Is it not? In the same way, our only job from now onwards is what? Look into the house of our own mind. See whatever the dirt, dust is there, wipe it off. Don't love that dust. Don't be lazy also. Some of us love the dust. Rendo. Some are very lazy. They look for the muhurta to come for cleaning house. Finish. In the same way, look what a jealousy feeling I have. Why should I have? Let me remove it. Just by saying it, I'll remove it. One day it won't happen. You have to keep on practicing. That's okay. But start a make a beginning. Take an initiative. And for doing this, what is the first thing we have to do? Stop blaming the world as a cause for our sukha dukkha. That's why that was the first shloka. नायम जनो में सुख दुख हेतु नवदेवतात्मा ग्रह कर्म काला मन परम कारण मनंती संसार चक्रम परिवर्तयेद यथु. Now this can be talked in hundreds of ways. One more thought I'll share today. Bhagavan has sent us onto the earth. He gave a mind. Okay, and with that mind, he gave infinite power in it. And then he gave the three options of sattvic, rasic, tamasic. With that, his job is over. His job again, when it comes using these three gunas, using the powers of the mind, using the mind, whatever you do, the result again he will give. There he comes again into picture. Before that, he sent us onto the earth. He gave the mind, its potential is infinite, and the three possibilities of sattvic, rasic, tamasic. अब इसमें सोचना क्या है, बात बताओ. For this, do you have to ask your mother-in-law, your father-in-law? Do you have to refer to any constitution for this? You have to ask expert opinion. You need to go to your medical doctor. You have to ask your lawyer कि ये जो शास्त्र ने बताया इस बात का आपका क्या राय है. और किस बात का इंतजार कर रहे हो बेवकूफ की तरह? Right now we have to understand it is Lord who sent me. He is the Lord who gave me mind. He has given the three options. Now what is hesitation there? So Swamiji, it's ठीक है. After the class I'll consult my wife. Then let me see should I accept it or not. Let us stop being murkha anymore. This is not murkhata. What is murkhata? Though the word is very bad. Still we are waiting for some more knowledge to come, for some more opportunity come, for some more new occasion to come, and to get permission from somebody or approval for somebody. Or a Murak, it is your life. I'm telling to myself. It is your life. How long you will spoil it continuously? Stop it now. Take it into confidence. Know that this is a system. It is your choice. Forget about the world. It's मेरा मन है, मेरा जीवन है. नो मोर ये कोरा कागज नाउ. अभी कोरा ही नहीं रहेगा, उसमें सारा सत्वगुण लिख देंगे. We write only sattva-guna in our mind from now. Nobody can do it. And in the world, who will do? The one who has got such a great masters in life. So many Shastra Shravanam. If you don't change our own mind, if we don't change, who else will do it for us? Okay, fix our mind from today onwards. Our only sadhana is become mindful of the mind and remove the non-positive tamas rajasa and replace it with sattva. And to do that, the first thing is what? Start first smiling. Is it not Puja Gurudev's motto for the children? Keep smiling. But that keep is a continuous sentence. Huh? Gurudev, till what time we should keep on smiling? If the 6 years old that child asks question when he was in the Balvihar class, when he is told this, Gurudev says, till you die beta, keep on smiling. First thing is this. Later on, slowly look at the world and stop blaming them. Then focus on mind. And don't feel again very bad, regretted also to see so much of kachra, dirt in the mind. Just like the house only. Don't feel bad. At the same time, don't justify also. Then take a jhadu and import. And I tell you what I do. It's because so many classes are there, laziness. I suddenly put some earphone or a Namajapa Shuru. By the time the mind becomes aware that I am doing the work, because it will tell us, don't do the work, be lazy. The work is over. Suddenly I say, ho gaya kaam, sab clean ho gaya. After the class, all the puja saman I wash, and for tomorrow what is then keep ready. No chance given to the mind. In the same way, fill the good positive thoughts in the mind without asking the mind. Like the father puts some money in the money box of the children without their knowledge. Chori karte the bachpan mein. Same way, don't give. Mind says, no, why are you bringing all good things to me? I am, by nature, I am the Ravana Sura Vamsha. So I give a chance to the mind, it will justify. Don't give it. Just keep on doing positive. Karte raho. You know how to avoid people, is it not? You know it, the art, how to make the people go away from your life. Just avoid them and do something else. I come to your house, let us say. Then you don't welcome me. You don't even give water to me. That's why I'm not going anywhere. What do? Namaste, I'll come. In the same way, don't listen to the mind and do only what is to be done as told by the Guru. Sometimes, after a few days, you can see all the mind's promptings, temptations go away. Now, I tell you one thing. When that is achieved, and look back and see that thing which we were feeling so difficult to give up, it appears to be so obvious and easy. Ho gaya khatam baat. Anything like morning getting up. Don't talk. 1 week or 1 month, take a commitment. 8th May to 8th June. Get up, get up. After 1 month, you will see it happened. That thing which we were seeing from last 30 years to get up early morning, जो नहीं हुआ, एक महीने में हो जाता है. These are the few tips, much more we will start learning from tomorrow. On the whole, we will understand the mind is the one which is creating dukkha, samsara, vishwa, etc. Same mind alone can help us to do sadhana. Final step, transcend the mind, reach the Bhagavan. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namah Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Sadgurnath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you, friends. Very good. Today we will do our Valmiki Ramayanam, also one chapter. See how fast our life is going on. Already Jan, Feb, March, April.